guys, and welcome back to another matchday vlog. Today Notts are home to Cambridge, and yeah, Notts need to get back on track after last weekend's disappointing draw against Grimsby, which was quite a forgettable game. But yeah, we come up against a Cambridge side who are the lowest goal scorers in the division. They've only scored 18 goals all season. They've only won one of the last 7 games. They've only scored twice in them 7 games, so that's quite a poor record. And hopefully Notts can get back to winning ways and solidify their place in the top 3, because Coventry beat Wycombe last night, and if Wycombe won, we only would have been the 3 points clear of the playoffs, but Coventry won thankfully, and now if we win today we can extend our gap over the playoff places. Come on Notts, come on you pies, let's do this. So here we are at Woodhouse Station once again. Yeah, Sean Derry back at Meadow Lane for, what is it, the 3rd time since he left Notts and became manager of Cambridge a few months afterwards. Yeah, our record against Cambridge really isn't the best. Since we came back into League 2, we've played them 4 times and we've lost 4 times. And 3 of them 4 games, we had an incident where our keeper has kicked it against one of their players and it's gone in. It's happened to Roy Carroll, it's happened to Scott Loach, and it's happened to Adam Collin, and thankfully, hopefully, it doesn't happen to us Fitzsimons. Yeah, so Sean Derry is back again. You know, he kept us up in the Great Escape. We thought, you know, finally the club can like have a little bit of stability. We had a good start to the 14-15 season, and it all went pear-shaped. We had a few good players on loan. They all went back. They didn't come back. We got worse players in January on loan. We had absolutely loads of players that season. We must have signed about 20 players on loan in full. He wasn't backed in the January transfer window, and then bad result after bad result after bad result, and he was sacked in March. We eventually went down, but thankfully since then we've changed owners, we've moved on, and now it looks like we are going back up the Football League, back up to League 1 hopefully. But yeah, he didn't really have the environment to succeed, but at the same time we did play some absolute dire football under Sean Derry. Wouldn't you agree, Yanis?
Yeah, I would actually.
Yeah,
terrible.
Absolute dire football under Sean Derry. All this about winning ugly all the time. It was just awful to watch. Sean Howard and Gary Thompson up front. That tells you we've been run on a tight budget. So yeah, but hopefully we're on the way back up now with Kevin Nolan and Alan Hardy.
Shoot, Grant.
Oh, these have come here to knock 7 belts out of us. You've got no intention to play any football.
They haven't got a footballer in the team. It's got none.
There's no scoreboard, so I can't tell the actual time in the match. I think it's about 20 minutes gone though. And it's clear Cambridge have got no intention to play any football at all. They come here to kick the
crap out of us and knocked 7 bells out of us. We've got no intention to play any football. Knots need a goal though, big time. We've been mostly on top throughout the match. We've had a few good chances. We started vitally. We just need a goal.
That was on it. Top corner. Who's going to score?
1-0 Cambridge, just simply not closing them down enough. We haven't woke up at all. It's half time, it's Notts 0, Cambridge 1. It's really not been a great half of football. It's been really proper League 2 style, not started off right in the first 20 minutes. I apologise to the Tannoy man again. Yeah, no, we just kind of went to sleep a bit. Cambridge had gone ahead and clearly come in with no intention to play any kind of football, knocking 7 goals out of us, a typical Sean Derry side. He's clearly come here to wind us up. We keep not too much hoopers right in the first half. Hawkridge hasn't been good enough. I mean, Stead really hasn't been in the game much at all. There's a self-goal to concede as well. Dickinson went up for the header with Brisley. Dickinson didn't need to go up with him and he left space open. He turned inside and a goal, curling shot into the far corner. A good finish, but it should have been avoided. It's a really poor goal to concede. Yeah, it's just, we struggle, sometimes we struggle to break teams down. What do you think of the first half?
Well, Derry's bought himself a team that's in his own image. It's hard working, it's strong, it's functional, but it ain't exciting. And to be fair, they don't look like they've got a footballer in their team. It's like the worst days of when he was our manager, that you just can't see anything happening unless the other team buggers up. And unfortunately we buggered up and they're 1-0 up, and I still think a Notts team that fires will absolutely destroy them, and you can see why Luton hit 7 past them, because they're really not very good. Sadly today Grant's not playing, Hawkridge isn't effective, midfield seems to be really not getting to grips with it, so a couple of changes, step up, I can still see us winning this.
That's all come from Notts not closing them down on the counter-attack. Very poor. Rushed in now. They've gone for that.
Yes, Brisley!
Yeah, get up, you cunt! If you get up, you deserve a cup! Because you look like you've been shot!
Your legs broke! You deserve it, you cheat!
If he gets up from that, that's a hey, you've dislocated your ankle, you cheating dick! Hey?
That was a bad foul. For that disgrace.
And you as well, keeper! I have a problem with the rising around like a sniper's got. Yeah.
He deserves that for that cheat there.
Yeah. Well played, Brisley. I bet he's alright now, Ref. Have you broken your leg? This ref completely lost control again. Cambridge absolute baiting the referee every time. And I'm not even joking. It's a complete farce. Referees lost complete control. No discipline at all. How many fouls? How many fouls do you have to commit to be given a yellow card? It really, it's not, it's just simple. It's simple refereeing. Corner. Come on! Awful, just so awful today. Come on! Great header. Dan Jones went across. Yeah. That is why you started. Great header by Alessandra. Game on again. Come on. That is why you start Dan Jones every week. Even that's a poor ball.
Oh, Ameobi!
Why are we second to absolutely
because we are. Every touch, no point.
The referee just doesn't know what advantage means.
Yes!
Come on now, Knowles, let's do this! Absolute pulse racing, so.
Bring it up and you fucked it up! Bring it up and you fucked it up! Bring it up and you fucked it up! Yeah, it was Brisley.
Simon, give your thoughts on that. Well, it's still 2 points dropped. They were appalling. A nasty, niggly, physical team with no quality. But we gave them too much space 3 times, and that was it. Having said that, when we actually really got to get to what we do, for the last 15 minutes, we destroyed them. Absolutely destroyed them. And you can see why that's what teams do to them. If only we'd started doing it earlier, we'd be home and dry now, but 4 points clear of 4th, 8 points clear of 8th. You'd take that every day, given where you were a year ago. It's full time, it's finished 3-3, and oh my, what in the world is going on? We've come so. How many 90th minute goals? How many 90th minute goals are we going to score this season? And how many times have we saved our home record, saved our bacon at home? Forest Green, but I think for me that is the closest it has come. Because Forest Green, obviously, we only needed 1 goal to get back into it, and whilst it came very, very, very late on in the 96th minute, we got it. This time, we were 3-0 down, and I've got to say, Cambridge are nothing special. I know they scored 3 against us, but we gifted them 3 goals. The defending was too soft, too much space given for all 3 goals, not closing them down enough, too many times we were second to the ball. But I've got to say, kudos to the team for fighting back. It's games like this that get you promoted. So we are back from Meadow Lane, Notts 3, Cambridge 3. Wow, I'm knackered. I'm so exhausted. I need to lie down after that. Don't put me through that again, Notts, please. That's the closest our home record has come to ending. Forest Green was close, but 3-0 down with 12 minutes to go. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 3 goals in like the last 12 minutes to save our home record. Oh, this is getting. We've dropped points in the last 2 games now. You know, 3 very sloppy goals. I've got to say, 3 very good goals scored by Cambridge. You know, but again, it's soft. Some of them very soft defending. Like, we haven't closed them down. We're second to the ball. You know, we give them too much time
just like simple stuff like that, and we didn't do it, and that sort of led to all 3 goals. But yeah, we came back, the subs changed the game. Dan Jones, like I say, start him every week, please. Dicko's had his good run of form. Now it's time to bring Dan Jones back in the side. Terry Hawkridge didn't have a great game today. Very lightweight up against a physical Cambridge side. Bring Alessandra in. Hewitt had a shock. Hewitt had an absolute awful game. I think it's one of the worst games I've ever seen Hewitt have. We need to really be capitalising on how poor the opposition is sometimes. Because we had a good 15-minute spell in the first half and we didn't break through. We had a really good spell and we didn't score when we really needed to. But yeah, not more points dropped. We really need a striker in January, really do. And like I said at the start of the video, we need a centre back, we need a winger, we desperately need a striker. Stead keeps falling over. I hope he gets some new boots for Christmas because he keeps slipping over. Ameobi can't time an header, just like the Grimsby game. He has an headed chance and he goes miles wide of the target. Like practice the accuracy with your headers. But yeah, Cambridge were a physical side. They came to upset us. They did it mostly. You know, Sean Dowie wanting a win at his old club, and I've got to say, not just really physical, but some of the I can't believe, like Brad Halliday for one, like that shoulder incident I explained earlier. But then Sean Brisley goes an absolute, what a tackle as well. You know, and he deserved it. Brad Halliday, you cheating sod. You know, he's nowhere near Shola in that incident, and he falls flat on his arse. Absolutely nothing wrong with him. That was disgraceful. That was an awful play acting. And yeah, it just continued throughout the game, you know. David Forde, nothing's changed in him, like I said. Sean Dowie, I couldn't bear. I'm so glad we haven't lost that game, because I couldn't bear for Sean Dowie to be celebrating on our pitch. Absolutely came to wind us up. They did the job, but they didn't get the win. What a comeback by Knowles. 3 goals, like I said, in the last, I think it was 12 to 15 minutes. Got to speak about the referee. Just, how can you be so inept? How can you not make so many... There's so many decisions, and Cambridge obviously were dirty, fouling, physical side, you know. Obvious fouls that weren't given. We've got to win. Got to win next game against Morecambe. We've got Swindon as well coming up. Swindon out of form, obviously. Morecambe very low down in the league. We've got some good chances to pick up 3 points. We need to take them. The pack are closing in. The chasing pack are closing in, and we really need to get some wins on the board again. We need to buy in January. We need a striker, centre back, and a winger. Get them in, get some more wins on the board. Yeah, I said a few months ago, at halfway, because we're 23 games in, we need to do 2 things. We need to be 5 or more points clear at the halfway mark, and we need to buy a striker in January if we want to go up. I haven't looked at the league table yet. I believe we're 4 or 5 points clear of the playoffs. We also need to buy a striker. Make it happen in the transfer window. If you've enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Stay subscribed if you want to subscribe. Subscribe if you're new. Sorry if I've been talking for so long. But today, what a mad game of football. That's why we love it. Be safe, be champions, and as always, Swoosh.